Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a scene for Empire of Thorns. William Morgan, the Paladin of Shadow, to the Autumn Court, has very late in the night, almost midnight, calls his two um, protege to him. He essentially sends them a dual message, a group message between the both of them, saying 911, my house immediately.
And so Soren stops everything he is doing and makes a beeline for Will's apartment.
Yeah, so Sebastian was about to, I'd say he was about to jump about to jump the gate to get to Central Park, and yeah, he just drops and starts bolting to um, Dr. Morgan's apartment too.
Okay. It's been about 2 or so hours since you left Kiki. So whatever your character did between point A and point B is up to you. Um, when you get to his house, really no rushing or fussing here.
Hmm.
Um, he opens the door. You've never quite seen him this controlled, which means to be this controlled, it means that he's either angry or worried.
Sebastian
Possibly
will
both.
look at Soren.
Let's go inside so we can discuss this further.
Yep.
There is you'll notice that there is a manila envelope on his, he'll take them into his office again. There's a television in there. You notice that there's a manila envelope that he's opened, and it had in it a thumb drive that he's put into his television. And he'll start it, and he'll press play. And it's like blank, and then it basically shows um, a few different people in like animal masks, but like kind of like creepy animal masks. One of them is like a rabbit. One of them is like a goat. One of them is like a deer. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they'll basically, in the calmest, most level, but voice altered voice, say, "Good evening," and you'll kind of hear like chuckles in the background. And they'll basically say, "It seems we've been in conflict recently. It seems as though we have made enemies of ourselves. Dr. Morgan and your two, with almost like a sneer, he says, accomplices." And he'll shake his head and he'll say, "We have one objective and one objective only, and now you've put yourself in the way." You hear basically like a scream and like kind of a fighting, but like a muffled, like a. And Sebastian, your heart can probably jump in your chest because you realize the screen and the camera turns to Kiki, tied up and bound.
Yeah, Sebastian's fist will tighten. He'll just punch whatever's closest to him, except if it's someone, but whatever thing is closest to him.
He'll replace it later. He understands.
It's a what?
And he'll replace it later. He understands.
Okay.
It's not that expensive. But you'll basically one of them kind of has her like around the waist, and she's trying to fight, but honestly, it looks like she's either been drugged or like basically harmed to where she can't really fight back that hard. Um, and they'll say again, "We have one objective and one goal, and that is Claudio Donati. Give us Claudio Donati, and we'll release your friend." And the thing like blitzes off, and it basically has like a like text that says, uh, "For your convenience, please read the enclosed instructions." And well, we'll look at the both of you.
Sebastian will like grip the couch and cause he won't have sit down, so be behind the couch, and his hand will be gripping the couch like hell tight, and he's looking down right now. He's not moving, and he's breathing like he's. They can, by the way he's breathing, they can see his fist as well.
Will turn off the television and look at them. So.
What the fuck do we do?
We can either try and rescue her and pray to God that we don't get her killed in the process, or we can try to bargain for something else, or we can turn over the High Circe and pray to God that he can get his way out of this. If we capture and turn over the High Circe, it's war. The Spring will justifiably go to war with us.
If we do that, we'll be playing into those fuckers' game. We can't do that. We can't do that.
Plus, if we do go along with their plans, they would kill her anyway. She knows. She's probably overheard way too much of the operation. Soren just says that matter-of-factly.
He'll swallow and he'll say, and he'll look right at Sebastian, but it's that it must be said. It's not his first option. Don't judge him on it. Do we not raise to their bluff, or do we not, or to their demands? Do we? If we don't, then her life is forfeit. But
even if we
he'll
do,
look at Sebastian as though he understands that that's not a fucking option. But it must be thrown out.
Sebastian will look and goes, I'll spend another fucking 50 years in Fairy if I have to. We're getting her back.
I'll nod at him. Okay. Their demand is Claudio Donati. What we have to find out at that point is why did it must be someone tied into you. What did you say it was, Soren? The red
city of the, and those people probably made it to the Crimson Court. Probably.
Why would they want him though? What? He'll just shake his head and kind of rub his forehead.
Because Donati made it to the Crimson Court as well. However, when he was released, he did not side with the Loyalists. He sided with us. That probably pisses them off. Plus, that also means he's one of the few people around here, other than maybe myself, who knows how they think.
Nod.
So,
if he knows how they think, then he's the best person to tell us how to surprise them.
exactly.
Which means you're going to need to go to the Spring Court.
That's fine. The Spring Court's pretty chill with me. And you.
Yeah, we've had our ups and downs, but yeah. I'll smile at him. You're starting to see why he seems as though he's sewing. It's like, innocent girl is in danger. Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, trigger warning.
Hashtag trigger warning.
Meanwhile, Soren's like, oh yeah, I've done a job like this before. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm going to slit her throat and lift her on the sidewalk. Come on, let's go, guys.
You know, biggie.
Ain't no big.
Soren's just gonna say,
And for
our
people who
only
are closet psychotic killers.
yeah, Soren's just gonna be like, our only real option here is to either find a way to trick them or get her out through other measures.
We have to go to the other courts about this.
Oh yeah.
This is not. This is too big. This is. At the very least, their ransom is for the Circe. I mean, he'll just stroke his brow. Someone from the Winter Court's been taken. We're going to have to call a tribunal.
All right.
Sebastian will start having like tears in his eyes, and he'll say, "That guy we chased yesterday, we get together, but there's one deal." And then he'll say in a way that's very like so hateful, it's almost like not human. It's like almost like Faye level. Goes, "I want his fucking head."
Ahmad. He'll let Sebastian's anger flow for a moment. And, like, not a moment, like, he'll actually give him a few good minutes as he kind of collects up everything and rebags it and all that, and then he'll go to Sebastian and kind of behind him, he'll kind of put his hands on his shoulders and just kind of steady him and say, "It's okay."
Sebastian will like touch his hand, and then we'll probably go like outside to like the veranda or wherever they was, and we'll just yell out "fuck" like extremely loudly, and so drop to his knees.
He'll look at um he'll look at Soren and just shake his head.
He needs to work it out.
This is why I don't keep close contacts.
Yep.
He'll look at Soren. And the ones that I do, well, note Draven lives with me. And he'll tilt his head with a small smile. Because yes, his daughter lives at home. But so is the one of the best damn combatants in the city.
Yep.
Do you want to call the tribunal or do you want me to do it?
I can go ahead and do it if you like, though I think your word may have more clout than mine.
He'll nod. Right now, I need you to keep, he'll point in Sebastian's direction. I need you to keep your brother's head in the game.
All right.
He's got close ties to this one. And I understand if he'll look around, and between them he'll say, if Mira were in the same situation, I'd be in his same place.
I understand.
But he's got to get his head back into things. I completely understand where he's coming from and is right now, but he'll just shake his head. Now it's your job to pull him back. At least enough that he can will nod and say, get her back.
All right.
He'll pat his shoulder, kind of give it a squeeze. And he'll prepare himself to go and call that tribunal together of the courts to determine what to do. Do you guys have anything else to do, or can I end it there?
I wasn't sure if Sebastian wanted to actually talk to Soren a little bit.
Yeah, if you guys want to talk, by all means. I might like get up for a second and move and do stuff, but by all means, keep talking. I'll be with the New York.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Sebastian will come back in after a while. He'll have Well, you can see he cried, but he actually wiped out the tears. His eyes are just like red, and he'll be like, I might need a place to stay. I'm afraid I'm going to do something stupid if I'm left alone.
I'll stay with you at your place.
He'll smile and
Yep.
goes, well, I hope you like creepy mangroves, because that's my hollow and that's all I have.
It's my favorite.
William will also offer you accommodations here. I mean, he's got room. But Hollow, your place, whichever one you're more comfortable. He doesn't care.
He'll say, I'll
But
stay at mine. And he'll look and goes, and he'll breathe and goes, I'm hoping they didn't get it out of her, but I tried to keep her safe and I told her the code we had.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you want to change the code or I don't know.
We should, just in case. Just because, well, people from the Red City operate in two ways. They're either calm, cool, and collected when interrogating a prisoner, and it's all a very pleasant conversation, or it isn't. We don't know how much she said, so it would probably be in our best interest to change things up, as it were.
He'll nod. So what's the new code?
That'll take me a second to think on. We can change up the answer to the original question. Are you a friend of Steve's? Fuck that guy.
He'll nod and goes, good idea.
You alright with that one? So tell me about it. How are you holding up? Okay, he's gone now.
he's been having some trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. So what happened there?
Oh, did you hear what Soren said about changing the code?
Yep. And then I cut out when you asked Dr. Morgan if he was alright with it.
Okay, yeah. Basically, he said. Sorry. Anyway, Soren said the new code is, are you a friend of Steve's? Fuck that guy.
Fuck that. Yep. Fuck that guy. That's right.
Um,
And Morgan accepted.
He'll nod. He's feeding his chickens.
Alright. So, Sebastian, buddy, tell me how you're doing right now.
Phil breathes and goes, I feel like finding whoever did this and pull their fucking heads off. In whatever more painful way it is more possible.
Something dull would get the job done very slowly, but that's beside the point.
Because I know I'm usually much more cool, but
I know. Hey, if something like this was happening to, well, someone I cared about, I'd be very much the same way. But what you gotta realize is, the way you're acting right now, this is part of their game. They do want to throw you off.
you're breathing, guys. I know. That's why I'm asking you to stay with me.
Yeah. Is there any contact information here for them?
Are you asking Will?
He kind of just threw the question out.
Okay. He'll say it was in the envelope.
Okay.
Now he's watering his chickens because it's mundane and easy to do.
Depending on what happens, we may need to get proof of life.
And Sebastian will like whisper, "Shit, I got her. We got her a kitten today. I'm not sure what happened to it."
We can see about that too. But what matters now is that we move quickly and that we move efficiently.
Agreed. You can see the tension is, well, still there, but it's starting to leave Sebastian's body a bit.
Soren's just being Soren. As it's just like, I know that I'm seeming very cold right now, but I am very sorry that this happened to someone that you cared about. And I know it doesn't seem like it at the moment. I want to fuck their shit up too.
Your smile, guys. Thank you.
Besides, and but I say it doesn't leave the room. He'll just pull out Winterborn and just kind of twirl it around a little bit. Despite how I've been acting, I know how to use this thing.
So, what, out of character, what did he get out?
He pulled out he pulled out this knife that was made out of pure ice. The blade was made out of ice. Yep. And he's kind of twirling it around, almost as if he knows exactly how to use it. And he just says, yeah, despite what I've been saying, I know how to use this thing.
Sebastian will smile. And, if there's anything wooden around them, he'll get it and he'll activate the well, he activates Gamma. Oh, he takes Gamma. Oh well. Yeah, well, one Gamma is easy to get back. He'll just take one thing and like something that can be used as a weapon. It's wooden, obviously, and he'll like touch it, and huge thorns will come out of it. And guys, I can do that.
Nice. Nice. So, I'm going to take these assholes down, Sebastian. And it's going to be goddamn great doing it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, for now, let's try to keep your mind on other things. How about we find somewhere where we won't break everything and spar a little bit, yeah?
Good idea.
Soren scratches his hand again. And I think that's where we can end the scene.
Okay. Well, thank you players for players, and thank you watchers for watching. Goodbye.